Anyway, I'm done talking about The Walking Dead, at least for now, even though I can't stop talking about it and I can't stop thinking about it because it's such a awesome banger of a game. Um, Walking Dead aside, ended the broadcast last night. I end the broadcast. I start watching Fallout. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll, I'm trying to get back. I mean, I am into One Piece still, but like I take some time off from it every now and then during Wano because Wano is a little bit long. And I was going to watch One Piece last night, but Fallout is so captivating. It's so good, dude. It is so damn good. I love it. Okay? I love it. Walton Goggins is phenomenal. What's her face is phenomenal. Purcell, she's great. Great character. It's awesome. It's really good. Ella Purnell is great. Yeah, I really like it. She's fucking weird with how big her eyes are, but like, what the hell's going on with her eyes, bro? It's like, it's surprising how good it is considering how Yu Yu Hakusho and Avatar were mid as fucking disappointing. Bro, I think this might be one of my favorite video game recreations. It's better than Last of Us. Am I crazy for that one? And Last of Us is so perfectly designed for movies. Like, it basically is a movie. And I like Last of Us. It's definitely better than The Witcher. This is honestly Fallout, especially for this community. You guys will love it because it's like real commie shit in there too. There's a lot of commie shit happening. This is more original. All Last of Us had to do was not fuck up the existing script. It's very good. It's very good. Yes, Last of Us adaptation doesn't have an ultra Zionist like Rapaport. Oh my god, it was Rapaport. Bro, I literally, oh my god. That's so funny. I was watching that because you can't really see his whole head, Night Titus, right? So you can't really fucking see him in the show. And I couldn't tell. I was like, this motherfucker looks like Michael Rapaport. Yo, that's so fucking funny. I literally was like, bro, is this Michael Rapaport? Like, no, nah, no way. No, I straight up. Yeah, he had the voice too. Oh, fucking nah, dude. Oh, this fucking sucks. Yeah, he always just plays himself. This was directed before that big term, by the way. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Did you see the Israel reference in Fallout? This is all your fault. Yeah, that's a good one, Oliver. Oh shit, Jonathan Nolan is the director. What did you think of Walton Goggins? So good. So fucking good. I mean, Walton Goggins is a master of the craft. So I feel one of the things that makes me really sad about Walton is that he's getting a little old. Like, his age is getting up there. And it makes me kind of sad. Like, he's 52 years old, which is not that old. But I feel like the pocket of the type of characters that he used to play has always been like peak 40. Does that make sense? Does anyone understand what I'm trying to say here? I don't know if this makes sense the way I'm explaining it. Where like 52 is not that old for actors, especially. It's not. But Walton Goggins has like always played like the perfect 40-year-old characters, you know what I mean? And he's like, there are many instances in the show where you're watching him. There are many instances in the show where you're watching him and you're like, he just looks a little maybe too old, but I guess he's like supposed to be a washed up actor. So I guess that still makes sense. Doesn't really matter because he's still the GOAT. He's phenomenal. He is so sick. He is so good. He's so good as the Ghoul. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. He's just phenomenal. He's just great. He's the GOAT. That's it. That's all I have to say. Makes it so watchable. I wonder how they did the nose. I was thinking like the entire time I'm watching it, I was thinking like, Do they CGI that shit, you think? Or is that just makeup? Because, like, what happens to his actual nose? Because I feel like that's got to be so goddamn uncomfortable to just, like, constantly have your nose, like, taped down. You know what I mean? I assume they just cut it with CGI, right? They, like, paint it green. Like, he has the prosthetics on, and then they paint his nose green, so then the CGI cuts it off. Right? Do you guys ever think about that? I feel like the production of, like, the production process of that, I feel like is gonna be very frustrating. What is it? Combination of makeup and CGI. I mean, Walton played a washed-up divorced veteran doing kids' birthday party shows, loser old man fits. Then he goes on to become a badass ghoul bounty hunter, sick as hell. Yeah. Oh, here's a okay. They have a whole article on it. I love that. Fallout 2 show star explains how they remove the ghoul's nose. The piece was designed so it would one up your nose, and they just put white dots, just tracking dots. When I read the script, the ghoul's face is described as a melted candle, and I could not picture what that would look like in my head. I mean, I had a reference to the game. Seeing you in person for the first time is freaky. Goggins also spoke to DS about comparison between Fallout and fellow game adaptation. Wait, hold on. The actor takes on the role of the mutated gunslinger Cooper Howard in the newly released Prime Video show. Speaking exclusively, actor revealed that he wore a special piece on his face during filming, which might have taken other actors out of the story. Oh, it's so weird because I didn't take that into consideration, but everyone else was looking at my nose. I wasn't. I didn't really think about it, Goggins recalled. No, that works perfectly, though. Honestly, that works perfectly. If they're all looking at your goddamn blue nose, it's still great because there's a hole there. So it still fits. Yeah, I heard that the director went up to him and went, "Oop, I got your nose." And then that's how they did it. God. Only problem is the stretching skin on his neck and his lips too normal. No, dude, they still had to make him look understandable, dude. Come on. They still had to make him look like Walton Goggins. Like, what do you mean? I think it's perfect. I think the way they ghoulified him is perfect. Anyway, it's a really good show. There's a lot of commie stuff in it too. There's a lot of red baiting. It's great because obviously it's so far very anti-capitalist as well. I mean, Fallout is anti-capitalist in general, but I do love that that vibe still remains. Doubly ironic that it's an Amazon TV show. You know what I mean? It's like, just think about that. Never forget. Just watching the show, I like it, but a lot of the editing is pretty bad. Dude, I'll say it like this. First episode of Fallout is the weakest episode, which is shocking. First episode of the Fallout show is the weakest episode. And I've never seen nothing like that before. Usually the first episode is a banger and then the rest doesn't follow through. Fallout, first episode is the weakest episode. This doesn't mean that it's a bad episode. It doesn't mean that it's a bad episode at all. It's still a very good episode, right? But it only gets better. And what do I mean by this? There's that long exposition, the long cut scene with all the slow-mos, and you're just like, come on, bro. Like, I get it. We get it. Things are happening. There was a lot of shit like that did frustrate me in the first episode. But despite the slow build, it was still very good. And honestly, the follow-up is even better. So it's so good. So yeah, I've been watching Fallout. If you guys couldn't pick up on the context there, I've been watching a lot of it, and it's really good. No, I don't care about the 3-body problem. I'm sorry to the 3-body problem enjoyers. It didn't do it for me. Now, I'll say it like this, though. Obviously, there are issues with the Fallout show. Issues such as this. That's right. Ella Purcell is not gatted up. Thank God gamers have fixed Ella Purcell's real human ass. Okay? Thank God. Or Purnell, not Purcell. Okay? Also known as Lucy. I mean, there is no better indication that your brain is just completely warped than looking at a real human being, looking at real costume design choices that someone made, and treating that real human woman like a video game female character and just fucking doing this to them. This is very weird. Okay? Gamers' brains are so goddamn warped with culture war nonsense that they've decided in their weird echo chambers and their weird hug boxes where they're being gross and pervy that like this kind of behavior is normal. This is not normal. Okay? This is not normal at all. I don't know what to say beyond the fact that that is so weird. Let me blast off and let's continue talking Fallout TV show. It's great. And Saturday, fun day. Unless World War III breaks out. They did this with Brie Larson with Captain America as well. It's so funny because Brie Larson is also titted up. Like she is stacked up. So it's like, I think I forget who I was talking to, and someone was telling me like she literally just started like, you know, wearing more revealing clothing, and then everyone fucking stopped. All the gamers stopped complaining about her. Gamers are genuinely counter-revolutionary. They are genuinely reactionary. They are disgusting. Gamers need to be lobotomized, okay? That's all I'm going to say about this. Oh, she's pressing buttons. Calm down. No! Anyway, guys. Love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.